and welcome. My name is George Slackheck and this is The One, where I'm sharing my drone experiences and tips on how you can get more out of your drone. The footage shown in this video is entirely filmed on the DJI Mini 2. The reason for that is because I'm in Mexico right now and there are restrictions on what drone a foreigner can fly here. But it's definitely time to share some of my latest drone adventures here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. One of my favorite places to fly is the beach. I have two ways of getting there. One is walking and the other one So here I am. I ended up down by the beach. This wasn't the plan. I was going to go up the road further because there's, and you see behind me there's some rocks there. And I was going to scope out how it goes on, but somehow I took the wrong turn or something. Ended up here. Now my bike is leaning on the sculpture, but I have to move it because see how far the water's coming up now? I found a dry spot for my bike and then I discovered these stairs. So it's views like this that make me get up earlier in the morning, and this time I brought my drone. So this is the perfect day, perfect opportunity to get some nice shots in. I eventually took the highway a little bit further south, but it didn't take me that much further down the beach actually. One of my favorite things to record here are those mighty waves as they're colliding with the rocks. Another interesting challenge here is capturing the traditional architecture. Did you notice that cool church there in the last clip? It's called Parroquia Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe, and I got some great shots. The roof ornament is truly unique. Tell me, is that a soccer ball up there? A few days later, I found another nice looking church in another part of town, in Pitial. So I'm at a little park and I'm interested in that church that you see behind me there. Now, I'm not sure. It's probably good to fly here, but a lot of people here. So I'm just gonna wait here for a few minutes, scope this out, and then if I feel good about it, I'll launch. It's really amazing how little people are bothered here by some gringo tourist flying his drone. I'm not sure I'd get away with all this stuff back home in my town in Edmonton, Alberta. But there was another issue here to be aware of. This church happens to be in the enhanced warning zone of the international airport. It actually required an unlock on the DJI Fly app.
Takeoff. Home point updated.
Now, since I'm flying a mini drone and my altitude doesn't exceed 35 meters or something like that, I just went ahead with it. You tell me, was it worth it?
Hi there.
Hello.
I found another really nice church, but it took me 2 visits before I had anything to show for it. So I have to admit something a little bit stupid, I think. Yesterday afternoon I was here and I was flying my drone around these towers. Church that's behind me, it's a beautiful building. I thought I had really nice shots of it circling the whole church and coming closer to the towers and you name it. You know, I did a whole bunch of moves that I felt safe. And well, then last night when I tried to see what I actually recorded, I recorded when I took off. Then I clicked the button and for some reason I must have thought I was just turning on the camera, but the whole time that I was doing my moves, the camera wasn't on. Have you ever had such a problem? Well, leave me a comment, don't be ashamed. Another cool place I found is this tower at the side of the river Pitial. Yeah, the river looks a bit dry these days. As you can see, I'm having a blast here with my DJI Mini 2. Now, if you're in doubt whether you should bring your drone to Mexico on your next vacation, watch this video next. If you enjoyed the footage I showed you, well, it's all gonna be available on Pond 5. So I would like you to check out my ever-growing portfolio there, and I left a link in the description below. Another thing I'd like you to do is click the like button and, of course,
subscribe.
And I'll see you next time.